Ginseng. Grows wild on Sand Mountain. Bring you $1 whole dried pound. And why not? It'll keep your body young. Ginseng? It's China language. It means root of life. Good. Make you tingle. Ravens. Sail in the updrafts. Wings out like that. Your raven was the firstest bird Noah let fly off the ark, see if terror everything is growing after the flood. And that bodacious bird, it never come back. The Bible says so. But don't say why. I tell you why. Noah and them ravens just didn't get along. Every soul on Sand Mountain knows a raven will just downright dispute with you, or like that too hereabouts. Can't read the Bible, but love to dispute the thing anyhow. Big, these mountains. I never seen the end of them. Probably never will. I lived here all my life. Pretty baby, pleasant woman, what you see before you now. I had 3 men, all dyed farmers. Firstest one, all right. Second, might better than that. The third, plain awful. He was the disgust of the world. He was half man and half buzzard. He worked 4 wives to death and figured I'd be the 5th. Fooled him. How? Ginseng and Bible stories. That's how. Roots of life, yes sir. Chew ginseng, ponder Bible tales. Keep your body young, in spite of debts, doctors, and even husbands. Now, I reckon you heard Smoky Mountain headbenders aplenty. How Little Jack killed the giant, the ghost of Dinga Boone, all that. And Bible tales aplenty too. Noah and the ark, Jonah and the whale, Daniel and the den, Moses up the mountain, all that. Ain't no disputing them. But around here, we fancy them all mixed up together. Something a body ain't heard 400 times. Something a body can dispute. Like, why the Lord come to Sand Mountain. It was a day powerful gusty some years back. Top of Sand Mountain was all covered in forest. Clouds had big black bellies, rain was in the air, and something up there downright mean of figuring what to do. Outlanders. I've seen them before they seen me.
Lord, are you sure you know where we are? Well, just about. Howdy.
Found it.
That river called Little Skyway?
It used to be. Yes, sir.
Well, is it still?
Well, it is by me. I don't speak for nobody else.
Lord, she's not going to tell us anything. Why waste time?
Hush. We're looking for Sand Mountain.
From where?
We just came down to Shenandoah.
Over Rome Ridge, you little snowbird.
That's right.
You willing to pass through Torn Britches Woods, Stand Around Gap, and Dog Slaughter Creek?
Yes, ma'am.
You willing to go through All Bottom Cove, Mudford Breakers, and Prosper Valley?
I am.
And I reckon you come on Sand Mountain about dusk.
You saying it's just down the river?
I ain't saying it ain't.
We think you can.
Don't say nothing about it. I tell you point flat, them men are St. Peter and the Lord Jesus himself. Come to the Smokies and looking for Sand Mountain. But when they come on Prosper Valley, with the mountain high at their heels and the sky all clabbering up for a storm, St. Peter wanted to stay there.
Come here, Lord. Look down there. Must be Prosper Valley. Look at that good fertile land, Lord.
Lord?
Black dirt crops, hens, fences, and barns, timber and plaster houses. Look at those good solid folks down there. Listen to them sing your praises, Lord Jesus.
His praises? Lord Jesus?
I know we be welcome. Let's go down there and spend the night.
Begging your pardon, Outlanders, but am I visualizing little sort of circle things over your heads?
You might be. Some see them and some don't.
Then could you really be the Lord?
St. Peter, beloved of the Lord, that's right.
Well, hallelujah, Lord! I'm from Prosper Valley down yonder. Come set a spell and spend the night, too. There's a storm clabbering up. We'll take good care of you. Feed and rest your bodies. We all love you, Lord. And to worship you day and night, that's what we love doing most. Come set a spell.
We certainly thank you kindly. We will. Let's go, Lord. Lord?
This way.
What?
Follow me.
But where?
Up there. Up Sand Mountain.
But it's almost dark. And those clouds. I hear there's a storm coming.
There is. And we're going up there.
All right, Lord. Whatever you say. Sorry, miss. So long.
Storm commits to break on their heads, powerful ordering. They climbed Sand Mountain pert near 2 miles. Cold and bone marrow damp it was. Raw gust of wind and rain sweeping the slopes. It was plain uncomfortable.
Lord, wait a minute.
Again, harder.
By not getting harder, it'll fall down.
What do you mean, want here?
Lord, this is pitiful. All right. I am St. Peter, and this is the Lord. Can we come in?
You're who?
St. Peter and the Lord. We've been walking all the day long. We're tired, hungry, cold, and rained out. We'd appreciate a place to spend the night.
Who is it?
Two men allowing us out there, the Lord and St. Peter. They want in.
Tell them to possess their souls in patience. Why, sure, I can tell. That there's the Lord and that there's St. Peter. Of a certain. Ask them in.
Reckon we should.
No, but what difference do it make? They plan on cutting our throats. All they gotta do is knock down the door.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but we're getting wet.
Well, come on in.
Just in time for supper.
Now, it wasn't much more than a shack. Stone fireplace and slat chairs, an old beat-up cupboard, corn-shuck mattresses, and that was all. St. Peter, seen what this was. A hard-time family.
All right, Lord, you at the head of the table, I reckon, and St. Peter at the foot of it. Something like that. Sure, that's right.
The woman gave them what she had. Shallot, clay bowls, thin corn soup, a thumb of cornbread apiece, and now, friend, that there was all. There weren't no more. Old man, his young wife, the way men do in these mountains, her having babies one a year since she was a little girl herself. 14 now, none surviving meal times. They took what they got, sat down, and fought over it.
Give me that. No, I won't. Yes, you will. No, I won't. Let it be. I'll bust you upside the head. I'll tear off your business. No, you won't.
Yes, I will. Hush, chillin'. Eat your supper.
It was plain squalid. St. Peter had a hard time choking down that soup. This kind of thing got on his nerves. He appreciated one thing at a time, calm at the dinner table and quiet chilling. And that soup was hog slop.
Very good.
I won't need to. Ow! You got good. I'll bust you open. I'll funeralize you. I'll kill you. Bring you all dead.
Hush! Listen to me.
The Lord told 14 children a story about a sad, worried peacock. Then he turned around and told another about a fat mountain lion. Then he told a story about children like themselves, all lost in a dark forest, but couldn't find their way home. Now they smiled at the first two stories, but not at the last. The Lord waved his stick and the fire blazed up. 14 children commenced to yawn. Before a grown man could spit, they got drowsy and stayed that way.
You see, I told you he was the Lord. He can do anything.
He's right. What you're seeing now are halos. That's St. Peter. I'm the Lord. No, now, don't go and do that. You're not used to it. Just be yourself.
It was a plain embarrassment. Not so there know what to say.
What are your names?
Jack, St. Peter.
Jean, St. Peter.
Jack and Jean, old man, young woman. You two married? You go to church? At all? Well, no wonder you're in such a mess.
Lord, St. Peter, it weren't always this way. We figured we was like everybody else. For a time. We can't farm no more than pass no corn, and up here above the waterfall, land's powerful sandy. Our cow died last year. What with the children being so puny and poorly, we stopped going places much, and before we knew it, we was up here alone.
Up here? By yourselves with 14 children?
Yes, sir.
We've come to that.
And do you fight? Get mad? Yell and shout? Hit each other? The children?
Sometime.
Yes, sir.
What happened to us, Lord?
I just told you. Old man, young woman, no wedding, no church.
Hush. I can't really tell you. Life can be mysterious sometimes and sad. Let me put it this way. I have no sermons on the matter, and neither does he.
Well, since the Lord ruled that plumb out, St. Peter didn't know what else to say and give up on wondering why they were there. It was another embarrassment. The onlyest question left hanging was what sort of tribute that miserable shack to pay the Lord and his apostle Peter, who had been kind enough to visit. Jack figured he only had one thing. Sand, mountainside, Lord. Ain't very much, ain't very good. But it's the best thing we got here. It's nourishment of plenty, and the awful cider good for a body too. They found themselves sitting in tolerable comfort, drinking and pondering the fire. It was the Lord what commenced it.
Know what it means when you stumble over a stone?
Nah, Lord, what?
It means that on that spot, a fiddle player lies buried.
Know what's the onlyest thing that can cure the deadly curdles of leper sickness?
No. What?
You gotta wash your skin in the blood of another man's life, will you say?
The Lord pondered that. So did St. Peter.
Now, where did you hear that?
Up here on Sand Mountain, a while ago. Also met a man said he taught cats how to hold candlesticks.
Oh, stop. What for?
So he could turn loose a mouth and see what happened.
What did?
Those cats dropped the candlestick, took right off after the mouse. You learn, but you forget.
What?
You learn, but you forget.
I reckon.
Now you know St. Peter couldn't comprehend why Jesus had that littlest piece of a smile on his face, or why Jack and Jean did too. It was like the three of them were taking some throws and tosses before some kind of a ball game.
There's the humpback down around Hazel Creek. Rob the traveling salesman with the blind man too. Humpback said, "You scoundrel," to the blind man. Blind man said, "I ain't a scoundrel, you're a linkhead." Said, "Well, you're blind." Blind man said, "No, I ain't, you are." He said, "No, I ain't." Well, then the blind man, he hit the humpback with a stick. That broke his hump. Humpback, he rubbed dirt in the blind man's eyes, and that gave him back his sight. Blind man seen a humpback standing there all tall and a handsome body. And the humpback seen the blind man standing there with them shiny smart eyes. And he said, "I fancy you so much. Let's live together pleasant all our lives."
Well, this time, St. Peter just looked out the one window of the cabin, the rain had coming down, and tried his best to put it together some way. Blind man, humpback, make some sort of sense out of it. But he couldn't and gave up.
Could I have a drop more of this good cider?
Sorry, Lord.
There ain't no more. That was all we had.
Take a look.
Sure enough, that jug was full. So Jack poured them all a big fat dollop, and it didn't taste like no sulfur this time. No, sir. It tasted like the bestest gum tree mountain cider a body ever had. I mean, it was smooth as cedar and warm as a cat. And while that storm broke up in the bowl, big logs, thick and fat, flame grew up in the fireplace, sizzling and popping. And outside that miserable shack, goobers and gusts of rain flew right past the roof and never touched it nowhere.
I sure am sleepy. That cider, this fire, all the rain. Boy, it's about time we turned in.
Not yet. One day, down near Hangman's Gap, a deep man went to visit his sick neighbor. He sat down by his bed and said, "How are you?" Sick man said, "Dying." Deep man said, "That's great. Who's your doctor?" Sick man said, "Dr. Death. Now go away." Deep man said, "Thank God for that. What medicine you taking?" Sick man said, "Poison. Now will you go away and let me die?" Deep man said, "Why, door, and I'm coming back and see you again tomorrow."
Right about here, St. Peter plain decided Jack had weevils in the head. He looked over at the Lord to sort of shrug, but there the Lord was a smile. And then, what floored St. Peter, the Lord was a telling one. Somebody had heard of about folks near Cumberland Gap, where the men were so contrary, if you throw them in a river, they float upstream. And where the women was so ugly, they had to blindfold the babies to get them to suck.
parents of the queen was beautiful and proud. She kept them in a golden cage in her castle bedroom. One day the queen stepped naked out of the bath. The pair of wisdom said, "Woo-hoo! I see your cheeks." This made the queen furious. She opened up the golden cage, grabbed out the parrot by the throat, choked him, banged him on the kitchen floor, and threw him out the window. He landed on a pile of garbage next to the parrot. He was lying there when a scrawny chicken came sailing out of the window. Neck broke too and landed on a pile of garbage next to the parrot. The parrot thought a minute and said, "Whoa, whose cheeks did you see?"
Jack and the Lord were real polite about it.
That was real interesting.
Sir.
Well, then Jean told
The lady who gave birth to a rat.
St. Peter's skinned the same frog. Outside in the rain, that sand mountain wind howled like bobcats. Then Jack and Jean together told.
Go forth, bang.
And his devil son Stamper.
"Oh, really?"
And how he died. Want to hear it, Lord? We do. First you gotta know, Stamper Bane's got a young Sand Mountain girl named Sally Newell, pregnant.
Sally loved him for that. She come running with shining eyes. When did he want to marry her?
Stamper just laughed. What kind of fool she take it for? He knew that baby had as many daddies as the pictures got warts.
Sally hated him for that. Stamper went off laughing. It were a mistake.
For Sally got her 3 brothers, Jack, Zach, and Matt Newell. They were hid out behind the chicken pen tree, and when Stamper came walking along, they jumped on him graveyard deadly with Barlow knife. Cut him all to pieces, threw him in a tote sack, and gave him to Sally Newell herself. From his bones,
She made her a chair.
from his skin,
She made her a mattress.
from his skull,
She made her a goblet.
wine from his blood,
Candles from his back.
candle wicks from his hair.
And stew from his fingers. Then Sally invited Stamper's father, Goforth, to supper.
But Goforth had his doubts. He came to Sally Newell's cabin, but with eyes in the back of his head. And when Sally laid the big meal out for him, he asked Sally, "What you been doing lately?" She smiled.
She answered him with a riddle and a song. I've been a-sitting with my love-o.
The chair,
I've been a-drinking with my love-o.
the goblet,
I've been a-sleeping with my love-o.
the mattress,
I've been a-reading with my love-o.
the candles,
I've been a-eating with my love-o.
the stew,
And I'll give you some wine-o.
the blood.
If you guess me right-o.
But all for nothing, because Goforth Baines guessed the answer to our hateful riddle and unsheathed his old great Barlow knife and called her the devil. In rushed Jack, Zach, and Mac Newell to cut him all apart too. But in a tantrum, Goforth killed them all before he cut off Sally Newell's head. He swung around and Barlow knife his family dated fall. He cut Sally's head from her shoulders and threw it against the wall. Stood there in mortal dread. Stamper Baines, his evil boy, Goforth wept his bitter tears, touching the bone chair or lifting the burning candles and smelling the simmering stew.
"Really?"
Now, you know St. Peter didn't begrudge nobody no story, but he did figure it ought to have some sort of more point to it. Well, I say, be about life as it really is. But he did mislike Jim Cracker tales about people eating other people, rats born in the place of babies, and wiggle-headed heroes with names like Stamper and Goforth. So he stopped listening for a while.
Lord, you strike a body dead if they tell a Jesus tale?
"Tell him what?"
Huh. Which one's you know?
All of them hurt near.
Tell us.
You plain posse?
Plain positive.
"Lord, what's this now? Jesus tales?"
That's right. Hush.
Which one will we tell?
Well, there's St. Peter's divorce.
"St. Peter's what?"
That's where St. Peter wombered all miserable. Cause his wife talks and won't never stop. So St. Peter asked the Lord for the divorce. And the Lord says, well, all right, but only if you promise to marry the next woman who comes down the road.
"Now, Lord, wait a minute."
Hush. No. Next woman comes And she nods, yeah, she'll marry St. Peter. And turns out by grabbing, she don't talk at all. So St. Peter gets right happy. Then the Lord takes a nail out of the coffin, puts it up against her back tooth, and knocks her down.
She commences to talk and won't never stop. So St. Peter goes back to his good and decent wife and forgets about divorce.
St. Peter got up right stiffly then, and stood there resisting it all. But there the Lord was a-smiling again, so what could he do? And then the Lord told Jesus, St. Peter, the goose, and the bean, which they hadn't never heard. And St. Peter, he began to wonder then, just a mite bitter about it, why he was forever the dummy in these doings. Why does the Lord treat me this way when I love him and always have and always will? Why are we sitting here in this miserable shack with these crazy people got wiggles in their heads? Why are we down there in that good Prosper Valley we seen with them good, healthy Christian farmers singing hymns? None of this makes no sense.
Well, one more.
What'll it be, Lord?
You pick this time.
Tell Joseph the carpenter
Old man Joseph?
and his family. You know it?
We all,
We all
do.
do.
Good. Tell him.
All right.
We will.
And they did. Before the Lord of St. Peter, this old man, his young wife, told the old story the Lord needed to hear. And to hear it from them is why the Lord comes to Sand Mountain.
Oh, Joseph was an old man was he. He married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. Joseph was an old man when he met Mary,
He was 89 and she was 14.
and she was 14. Joseph's wife of 60 years just died. He was about ready to pass on too. Then he met Mary. This young girl didn't want no young man.
Oh,
Joseph was an old man was he. He married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee.
If you want me, Joseph, hate me.
At my age,
Yes.
honey, basis, what would I do?
All right. You were the perfect man.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Now, what you thinking about?
Hot boys. Goodbye, Joseph.
Now, wait a minute. Oh, stop crying.
I ain't crying.
Well, I might could use me a housekeeper.
You could.
For a while. I'll be gone soon, so we'll have no talk of marriage.
Why not? I'll marry you. I want to.
Well, if you still don't want no hot boys a year off, and I'm still here, maybe then, how's it?
That's just fine.
Now, Mary, I'm a plain countryman, that's
Yes, sir. I'm glad.
my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, when they see you, they'll be great. You'll think again about them hot boys. I won't keep them away.
You won't have to.
Oh, yes, I will. What are you doing a year off?
Marry you.
On my 90th birthday. Hush.
I will, though. Joseph,
What?
it ain't the ending what's important. It's the beginning.
And 2 years later, Joseph was 91, married to Mary, and looking 30 years younger.
Oh, Joseph and Mary walked through a garden green. There were apples and cherries, plenty to be seen.
He kept his house, gave him hot meals, washed his clothes, and cut his hair. He told her all them things he'd seen in this long life, and what life was all about, and he felt safe.
Oh, Mary and Joseph walked through a garden green. There were apples and cherries, plenty to be seen.
He even commenced working again as a master carpenter. And because of his great long age and experience, he was in demand too. One day, he was going on a trip.
Woo! They want more cabbage in a general store. How about that?
Joseph,
This is gonna be some junket, I tell you. Woo!
Joseph,
Honey, what is it?
I'm pregnant.
You're what?
I'm fixing to have a baby. You hear about how it happened?
I reckon I can figure it out myself.
No, you can't.
Honey, didn't I give you a whole year? Say, get you a hot boy if you want one.
I never wanted one.
You want one now.
I do not. Joseph, I am still a virgin.
Honey, I've reached the age of 91 years. Just don't talk like that.
It's the truth. 3 months ago, you went off for 4 days. On the first afternoon, I got sleepy. I laid down to take a nap, and I dreamed a young man was standing outside my window. He opened my window. He clumbed in my window. In come mountain air and sunshine. He stood by my bed. He told me something wonderful was fixing to happen to me.
Well, yes, by grabbies, I reckon he did.
He had dark wings on his back, green and copper colored they were, and thus was moving up and down like big fans. Ever so gentle, he blew in my ear. He told me I would have a holy child. Then he flew out my window into sunshine. I felt so peaceful. I slept a while. I dreamed a star fell into my mouth. Then I woke up, and now I'm pregnant. What do it mean?
It means you get pregnant through the ear.
Joseph, Almighty God can do anything.
Well, maybe he can, but he don't. He made the rules. He sticks to them. Virgins don't have no papers.
What do you want me to do? Go away?
Be best. But if you did, child, I'd die.
All right, then. You go on your trip, but I have to ask you this.
No, you don't. What can I say? That baby ain't mine. It's some green-winged angels.
Will you allow it, George?
I won't say it ain't.
All right, then. Bye. Be careful.
Yeah, you too.
When that baby was born, Joseph never believed them wise men or shepherds or stars were everything but accident. He'd get fired up every time Mary allowed us how Jesus was any sort of special child at all.
It'll be up to your daddy this morning to tell you you're nothing special. Get that through your head. It'd be the worst thing I could do to you, say it was. Puff you out in the world, fool, a mama's boy. No, sir. You're gonna be like my daddy and his. You're gonna know straight plumb lines and a fireplace that's built to last. Beams set so flush that ants can't get between. Yes, sir. It's my duty taking it down, show you good men up and doing. Opening stores, banging hammers, and clanging horseshoes, working like men. My duty to teach you all that. I'll set you straight in this life. Yes, by God, I will. Hey, rub that right there. It's a women diddle. Play while you can, son.
Now, because Mary believed Jesus was a holy child, and old Joseph didn't, he got into passes of trouble as a youngin'. He acted up, talked back, wouldn't mind nobody, and he got into this fix and that with other children.
Where is he now? What's happened?
Well, him and some of the other children, they were down at the creek making animals out of clay. One little boy made a sparrow. They say Jesus picked it up, blew on it, and it flew away.
It's more crazy talk. All these stories people have about him. Wise man, stars, all that. People get outlandish ideas about something and it won't never stop.
When I got there, he had all them children sitting at his feet telling them stories.
Where is he now?
I don't know, when he saw me, he ran off.
Where? Come home for supper, did ya?
Should have stopped him a long time ago. Making you a man too soon. He's wrong. You're not a man yet, you're still a boy. It's no way to treat a little boy. All that work. My son will never be a ditch digger or some lackey or carpenter. We don't make too much of ourselves, you and me. There's more to this life than we know it. You'll find it.
I should have stopped her a long time ago. She's kept you a child for too long. You ain't the stars and the moon, Jesus. We're dust. You, me, your mama, all the world. Don't stir it up. I thought about all that when I was your age, my kingdom. But I had to go to work with a hammer and a saw. Did the best I could. Tried to do more, it's crazy. So get it straight. Please her, you cross me. Please me, you cross her. Take your pick, and never mind kingdoms. You ain't a baby no more.
That little boy become a little demon that night. Run through the town, breaking windows, turning things upside down. Folks yelled at him, called him a child terror. The whole town chased him, cornered him, and caught him. Joseph and Mary had to come get their boy. When they did, there was a plain, squalid, four-ways family fight right there for everybody to see.
Tell all these people you saw it, come on home.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
You shut up. What did you say, you two?
He wouldn't come to bed. He hobbled to his workshop, sat there in the dark, and wouldn't talk to nobody.
Joseph. Joseph.
Burning up. Burning up.
Come to bed, Joseph.
On the fire. Like wood.
Jesus is here. He's real sorry for what he done.
And the wind's blowing. I see him. Look, there he be. He's come.
Who's come, Joseph?
Angel of death, that's who. All dressed in black with a shining sword. It's got the littlest drop of gall on the tip I gotta drink before he cuts my soul from my body and throws it over. Jesus.
Sir,
Look there. Tell me what you see.
Jesus looked outside. There weren't nothing there. Not one blessed thing. At young boy's hands, what struck his father? Ate. His tongue, what cursed his mother ate. He was powerful scared, but he knew what he was going to do.
You're right, Daddy. That angel is there, and on the tip of his sword hangs the gall you gotta drink. He's fixing to cut your soul from your body and throw it away.
Just like I said.
Just like he said. But I'm here too, your boy. I tell you, magic is mine. Power's what stretch beyond this earth. Can you hear me? Ain't nothing stronger than my love for you. Can you hear me? I'm telling that black-dressed angel, put up your great sword and step aside. Angel of death, you gonna wait. I gotta talk to my daddy. I gotta tell him goodbye. You wait. Rivers of fire, cool water. The mountains of hell are sweet bottom land. And everything burns you. And everything can hurt you. Everything is all right. Go in peace, Daddy.
When Joseph died, Jesus wept.
Oh, Joseph was an old man with feet. He married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee.
When that story got told, the fire was going out, and the Lord didn't make it burn no more. He'd come to Sand Mountain to hear a tale about his daddy and Mary and himself as a child, and he had.
Ah, well, some story. But now, Lord, none of that really happened now, did it?
The Lord loves St. Peter. The fisherman, he noticed a man. To remind him of the carpenter, he noticed a boy.
I mean, what's the use of a story about things that never happened? I mean, what's the point of it?
It ain't the ending what's important. It's the beginning.
What?
Never mind. Let's turn in.
Next morning, when the Lord and St. Peter were fixing to move along, Gene was about to wash the family rags in an old beat-up wash tub.
Wash day, Gene?
Yes, sir. We ends are poor, but clean.
Well, we appreciate your hospitality.
Now's the time for your needs to be body. What this morning you first begin will not stop till tonight.
It didn't take long.
Oh. Oh, looky here, looky here.
Work clothes, Sunday clothes, hunting clothes, sleeping clothes, lace kerchiefs, and colored bandanas, pretty dresses, sheep wool coats, big thick socks, everything like that.
Thank you, Jesus.
When that Prosper Valley farmer seen that, she skittered after the Lord and St. Peter and plain faced him down.
Hold on. Go. Come see us. We can give you real comfort. Bean bacon soup, goat barbecue, black-eyed peas, corn, feather beds, holiness hymn singing, and powerful preaching in your sacred name. You didn't care for it. All right. But at least do for us the same you did for them shiftless, no-good corn squeezers you spent your time with. All we ask is if you really are the Lord and St. Peter, is just be fair.
She's right, Lord. You have to.
Have to what?
Well, you know what you did for Jack and Jean and their children.
I won't do it.
Well, why not?
Never mind. I just won't.
Now listen. I stayed up half the night listening to lunatics tell crazy stories when we could have been down in Prosper Valley with the faithful and the devoted. Now I tolerated your kinds of folks, and you tolerate mine.
You sure about that? The faithful and the devoted?
Yes.
All right. What this morning you first begin will not stop until tonight.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
This way.
That farmer lit out for Prosper Valley like a scalded dog and gathered everybody together.
What this morning you first began will not stop until tonight. So everybody, get your purse. We'll commence now with counting silver dollars. We'll not a body stop all day long. And like them clothes, them silver dollars will keep on coming till it's dark. Let's go. Hold on. You best better light into the woods there and relieve yourselves. That way we won't have to stop all day long.
Yep, like the preachers say, the Lord, he moves in mysterious ways. Top of Sand Mountain's a bald now, and Timothy grass, wildflowers, pleasant as the scenery of children. Some say the wind keeps clear, others say the ghosts run off Indians' tent. But some, on Sand Mountain, say it's a bald because the Lord himself won't let nothing overgrow it. That there was once an old mountain shack beside a spelling one night, a-laughing and telling tall tales, and he liked the way he was treated. Of course, a body can tonight say the Lord never did laugh or tell no tall tales. Well, I never heard him laugh, but everybody knows he loved a story, and I'll dispute that anywhere. Now, that's what I think. What do you think?
It's springtime in this stream, and all the trees are in leaf. Here. No coat.
My bark.
We said no coats if...
That was weeks ago.
If you'll please.
A sunny afternoon in October.
Do as we agreed in October.
I just got this coat for
Is
Christmas.
that what this story is about?
It's about Christmas, certainly. It's about Christmas and joy.
It's not about fur coats.
What's it about?
It's about God. Now, will you please do as I say?
Are you God?
I am the angel of the Lord.
Only God can make a tree. I don't have to do what you say.
Will you kindly be in leave? Thank you.
That's not fair.
You have to do what I say. The whole climax of the story depends on it.
See about that.
What?
I said we'll see.
Well.
Good morning, Mary. I was just passing by.
Joseph, you've got to stop following me around.
I try, but
No, you try to pass by,
well, yes.
and then you don't and get stuck.
Yes, Mary, I'm stuck in an old man's hunger. I know. A girl of delicacy. People talk.
I don't care what people say. You're just wasting your time.
Not if I see your face, like a violet, once a day in this empty desert
What desert? It's Galilee.
of my life.
Oh, poetry, Joseph. I know what you want.
I'm as prosaic as anybody. A fine worker with a fine house that I hate to go home to alone. Every piece of furniture in it is made by me for a family that God has never sent.
And the answer is no.
You think I'm too old for you? An old man who...
I don't want to get married. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to marry you.
Why not?
You're too old for me.
She isn't even logical, illiterate, callous to money and poetry. Her heart is like a stone in an icy brook, and her ankles are too fat. Great God in heaven, why have you confused my old eyes with this hunger for young flesh?
Thank you. The enunciation.
Send a boy to do a man's job.
You're scrubbing my skirt.
Oh, excuse me. And then you fell down on the floor.
In front of the children?
On the floor in front of the children. And then Sherman, a very sensitive child,
Like my Miriam.
grew up in my lap. And then the baby began to scream. She's colicky anyway, so I'm burping the baby and smacking Sherman. And what do you think he did?
What?
Slept.
On the floor?
Like a log. I'm walking the baby all night, stepping over his face. He said it was the best night's sleep he ever had.
If I ever get married, I hope my head explodes. Or
Oh, listen to her.
how can people live the way they live?
What way?
What way? Listen to her.
Little Miss Know-It-all, you'll get married.
You have babies, too. Why do you think you're born with all those things inside you?
And on the outside.
Ladies.
I don't think I was born to make more babies and more babies. I think I'm different.
You're different, all right. You're crap.
Ladies. Hail, thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. For thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus. He shall be great, and shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall be no end.
What?
Thou hast found favor with God. Behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shall...
What?
Mary, I can't go on repeating this time after time.
Who are you?
I am the angel of the Lord.
You're a boy.
Yes?
You're only a boy.
No.
You said conceive. What?
Conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son. And thou...
Have a baby?
Yes.
Like them?
No.
I can't. I haven't got a husband like them. I haven't even got a boyfriend.
Not like them, and not like any child ever.
I hate boys. You must have the wrong Mary.
Listen. The Holy Ghost shall... I beg your pardon?
I said you must have the wrong Mary.
Is that possible?
Possible. There's 3 Marys just on my street. Everybody's named Mary. That's the trouble with this town. People get the same ideas over
Oh,
and
I am
over.
sorry.
What for?
My mistake.
Everybody makes mistakes here.
No, I make too many. It's not only here. They know how I get things wrong. They said, this time get it right or don't come back. Come back.
Your nose is sweating.
Yes, I make a mistake.
I won't tell anybody. Just stop sweating.
I was looking for
Act more confident for an angel.
Had it here.
Look confident and you get things right. That's how I do. Most people don't know the difference.
anyway?
21 Hageman Street?
Yes, up the hill, 3 blocks north, third shack on the left. One door's off the hinge.
Yes, you're very confident.
I ought to be. It's my house.
Mary.
You see, you were right.
Yes.
They were wrong.
No.
Yes, if I have that
No.
husband or boyfriend or something
No.
male.
It's a virgin birth.
A what?
Listen, Mary. Oh, the Holy Ghost shall come upon thee, and the power of the highest shall overshadow thee, and that which is conceived in thee
Without even asking me.
shall be of the Holy Ghost, for with God nothing shall be impossible.
I have other plans.
What plans?
To go to Jerusalem.
You'll go to Jerusalem.
I'm saving every cent to make something of myself.
Mary, be still. I tell you, God is to be born of your womb, and live on the earth as a man, and all men shall sing, and the love that shifts the stars. You have other plans?
I do. I give up everything I ever thought of my whole life for what?
A firstborn son.
Diapers.
Will light the world.
Let it be Sherman or the rest of them. I'm not going to be stuck here dumb as cows drooling for the rest of my life. I'm not. Why me?
I have no idea.
Go back and tell them I said never.
I can't go back. I said, oh, God, I'm confused. I don't see what to do here. I think there's been a mistake, not mine. And if so, and I'm not to come back till it's right, then it'll be dark here for some time. Is that what you want? God, if you're always silent, how will I know you hear? Answer me! Don't treat that as polluting.
Oh?
They were just washing diapers in it.
What's wrong with them?
They don't see others as themselves. Upstream is safer.
Thank you.
Don't mention.
I thought it over. I'm sorry I lost my head. That's how sometimes I think things over. Let's sit down.
Of course.
I heard what you said.
Oh, I am sorry.
Don't keep apologizing. I am a brat.
I was speaking to someone else.
I know why it's me.
You do.
Yes, you see, it's to start with me because I'm not the only brat. There's 18 in my family. It's like living with crazy wolves. You better be a brat. Surrounded by morons. See one another as themselves. Did you make that up?
No.
So it's to start with me. How do we begin?
It's begun.
Besides, I always get things right. Like, nobody wants a baby with 3 legs, especially this one. So I'm scared. I never was so scared in all my life. Why am I so scared?
Mary.
Hold my hand. Dear God, let him be healthy and happy. I don't care if he's all that special or even a girl. Just let me deserve this baby. Did I say that?
Mary, hold my hand too. I'm scared too.
Hold my hand.
It's a terrifying thing,
Terrifying? What did I tell my family? They'll kill me in that house.
Can't go back there.
I can sleep there. Where will I live?
I'll speak to Joseph.
Joseph.
Mary, from now on, I'll take care of you.
And I'll take care of you. I have to go now.
No, be careful.
What?
You're not to lift heavy objects.
I'm as healthy as a whale.
No, I'm responsible for this baby.
Well, just don't drop it, please.
Mary, you must be more trusting now.
I know.
And humble.
I am humble. It's my strongest point.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
Come,
Let earth receive her King. Let every heart with diapers blue. And heaven and nature sing.
Ding-a-ling.
And heaven and nature sing.
Ding-a-ling.
And heaven and nature sing.
You failed to mention me.
Who are you?
Am I too soon?
Are you in this?
Oh, I think so. It's an interesting idea, this birth. If you can pull it off, that is.
If.
Well, I foresee difficulties. As always, as Joseph's reluctant.
He's not lucky.
Oh, he will be. And then, of course, there's the usual hazards of wilderness travel. There's childbed fever.
These things are happening.
Oh, many infants die in the crib. Some by accident and some slaughtered. So I myself don't see this birth as a foregone conclusion. Do you?
Am I going to have trouble with you?
Oh, yes. But I don't think I'll have any trouble with you. Joseph, work, work, work. Where's the fun in your life?
Fun. The great big old goat, that's what. Even worse, a common old goat. Marry you? She'll be fluttering her eyes at every young goat in town. What a life. I've had a narrow escape. Work, work, work.
Be calm. Follow instructions. Wipe your nose. Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost, and she shall bring forth a son.
Son.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins.
Son.
Sins!
What a nonsensical dream.
Hot chocolate butter swap! Butter stop them! Butter stop!
The butter stop! Stop! Take me close!
Don't like those deep low! Get off the corner!
Back! Leave that cow alone!
Oh, stop!
Good why, man?
It's not your cow.
Should eat breakfast!
Just because you're hungry doesn't mean you can eat the first cow you see. Go home or I will cook you another crumb.
What? What?
What?
My family will I ever be glad to get out of this town.
Certainly not the right influence. How come you have family like that?
Doesn't every girl? Did you tell him?
Oh yes, there's a problem. He doesn't.
What are you doing here, child?
Measuring.
What for?
Curtains. It's a really nice house and the furniture is just lovely, but we need to make some changes.
We what?
In there,
Where?
the nursery, a good coat of whitewash.
You propose to sleep here.
No, there, Joseph. I'm going to marry you, but that's all.
You're going to what?
Marry you. I thought he told you.
Who?
The angel.
The who?
Well, I'm going to marry you. It's all very rational.
No, you are not going to marry me.
Oh, yes, I am. I changed my mind.
I see.
Besides, I need a good, decent man, and I think maybe you're him, and that's why.
That's why what?
I changed my mind. Joseph, you're not very logical.
Mary, you seem upset right now. Why don't you just sit down? I'll fix you a cup of warm tea to calm yourself.
I am not upset. I changed my mind, and I'm going to marry you, and that's final.
Mary, sit down. Now look, if you're not upset, I am. Have you another excuse for invading this man's castle? Don't raise your eyebrows. A man's home is his castle. Waking them up in the middle of the night with these incoherent maladies and plans to turn the place upside down and marry him?
Joseph, you have a terrible temper. That's nice.
Nice?
Yes, it gives me more confidence in you, and a wonderful vocabulary of the things you'll teach him.
Mary, I'm too old for you, and that's final.
Who told you that?
You did?
When?
This morning?
Well, that was this morning.
Right, this morning.
People don't stay the same age, you know.
What?
I'm older already. It isn't birthdays. It's like when something happens to you, it makes you older. And a thing like this that's never happened to anyone makes you even older.
What are you saying now?
You mean he didn't even tell you that?
Tell me what?
I'm going to have a baby.
Mary, what? Well, when are you expecting this child?
I think around Christmas.
Who's the father?
There isn't.
Mary, I understand now. It seems like you're in trouble, and I want to help.
I'm not in trouble.
Mary, who is the father?
There isn't it.
Who is the father?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Gabriel who? Who is Gabriel?
I'm here, Mary.
Trust me. Be trusting. That's what you said. I'll speak with Joseph. You didn't tell him a thing.
I did.
Get in here, you old villain!
Be careful. He's an angel.
He's a villain!
I don't know who he is.
Well, I know who he is. I've seen him loitering after you.
I appeared to him
And now I know why.
in a dream, and such to appear to him in a dream.
Predatory killer.
Didn't he appear to you in a dream?
Yes.
Let him on. Joseph, apologize.
You're not the father. I apologize, but who is the father? For that which is conceived in her
Is of the Holy Ghost.
Oh, is that phrase from the dream?
Do you remember now?
Yes.
Now this room over here with all the
I
junk.
thought it was nonsense then. I think it's nonsense now. Who is the father?
Joseph, you're driving me crazy. Why would an angel lie?
Who said he was an angel?
He did.
Oh, he did.
Well, he ought to know.
Yeah, and this is his trumpet.
Yes.
Play it.
Now?
Now.
I'm not very good at
Play it. Well, I've heard more celestial music played on the saw. Is there a cow in here?
No.
I think I'm gonna lie down. You did say you're having a baby.
Yes.
If you're here now, just come back tomorrow.
Shalom.
I'm lying down.
If you can't hear the truth with your own ears, fine. I can do without it because there's something more important, and that is I'm going to have a baby. Can you hear that? I'm going to have a baby, and I need help, and it needs help, and I'm going to get what it needs with or without the truth.
Mary, I believe you.
Now I'm going to marry you, Joseph. You're a good and strong man. I like you a lot better since we talked, and yes, a good provider, so he'll be healthy, and another is you're smarter than me, so he'll learn everything you know about what poetry is and the prophets, and love too, because the most important thing is you love me. I've never been with another man, and I will never be with another man until I die, if you will have us. And that is final. You think it over. I'm here tonight, and thank you. I will come back tomorrow.
Oh, God. God, please help me. I see her as mine only, and I'm not what she thinks. Even the love she counts on is more of myself than it is of her. God, help me to be what she thinks I am.
No answer. And not a word of it in the script. I might as well throw it away. Well, it's tomorrow, Joseph. Or next week. The month out after, or however you measure time here.
The answer is yes.
Let the wedding bells ring! Wedding bells ring out!
What?
I said goodbye, my work
I
is done
can't hear
here.
you. You're talking too fast.
I'm going back.
Well, I'm sorry to break up this party, but I've only got a minute, and there's a lot of other towns up here to get the word to.
What's the bad news this time?
Well, there's a new decree from Caesar. Let's see, what have we here? That all the world should be taxed.
What? Again? I was told this code's a tax-free gift. What does he think we are, made of money? Look at this child's feet. They don't even match. Curtsy, Miriam. Who's at school?
Got too much news. Now, fellas, I don't make the bad news. I just bring it. You related to the bride?
Yeah, little sis.
Well, anyway, you can't fight City Hall. Somebody's got to pay to improve the roads.
If we didn't pay to improve the roads, you couldn't get here.
Well, we think the roads are satisfactory as they are.
Well, you'll get a look at them. Where's your family from?
Bethlehem.
Back to Bethlehem. Take up the roads with Herod the Nut. You'll be right near him. And he just loves babies.
Joseph, I can't go to Bethlehem. I just want to watch the nursery.
I'm going to be with you. And I hear you are leaving us.
Yes.
No.
Still not hopeful.
Now,
Joseph, you hurt his feelings again. I don't think you should go either.
Well, what do you think I should do?
I think you should write Caesar a letter telling him I just want to watch the nursery and you can't leave me all alone now.
You're not all alone. There's your family.
And they're going to ever see this child?
When can I?
You like him, Joseph. I want you to be with us.
Then come.
they say the roads are terrible.
Go, smooses. What are they struggling to say?
It's not a matter of the road. I'm
She is my wife now. You let her alone. If you so much as whip her.
Rush home. There's a roast cow in the fireplace. Sorry, they have terrible manners.
Manners? The hippopotamus is a higher form of human life. I'll get our thing.
Our?
Well, yes. You think I'm going to just leave you all alone with the baby and them?
Joseph, I just watched in the nursery.
Mary, you are coming to Bethlehem with me.
She can't travel in her condition.
I'll buy a donkey so she can ride in comfort.
A donkey, the worst thing, all that bouncing. Makes me sick to my stomach, just think of it.
Mississippi can't, not won't. Of course I'll come.
It's all in hand just now. A husband, a nursery, a nice antiseptic childbirth. Now I go back and tell her she's galloping on a donkey over the hills?
Donkeys don't gallop. Wipe your nose.
I think it's a plot. Somebody doesn't want this baby born.
Well, you're off to Bethlehem, and me the other way. We may need that.
I'll go get our thing.
I'll go get a good, safe donkey.
Well, that's so bright you got. Oh, beans. Who's that nice-looking boy?
Oh, he's a friend of the family.
Oh, a friend of the... Yes, sir, my buddy was the loneliest minute of my life. Always said I'd cut my throat first, but what month's she in?
Why is that of interest to you?
Well, it's your funeral, old man.
Wedding.
I said wedding. Tell me, who's the father?
That's it.
Come on, just forget it, Joe. Yo.
Mary! Don't carry that thing. Look, I want that nice-looking boy out of my sight. Mary, every night I pray to God to make me perfect. And every morning, in His infinite wisdom, I wake up a punt, an old lunatic.
The best things are all like cheese. Anyway, he's going back now. Hurry!
What species of quadruped is that?
It's a donkey, guaranteed not to gallop. Will you gallop?
The question is, will it live?
Don't you?
Mary, I am not going to let you ride that sickly and stunning creature.
I'll walk.
It isn't studded, it's immature.
I'll feed it. I'll load it. It's more mature than my whole family.
Mary.
Please, we don't have any time now.
It's a farewell present, Joseph. I have to know she's safe.
You see, it's taking his place.
Oh, well in that case we can ride. Come on, let's load it.
What's the matter with her?
Carry me.
Stop this nonsense. Get up. Lift her up. Up. You behave yourself. Remember, you're a beast of burden.
Why?
What?
Why am I a beast of burden?
I don't know. I didn't make the world. It's your destiny. Just be the best beast of burden in all of...
Bosh. What?
She sneezed.
Pish and tush. God bless you.
Oh God, we have a long journey on our hands. In your day and in your darkness, please be with us.
Be in us.
Be.
To your mercy we confide these few belongings which you have lent, and our lives which you have lent, and especially this helpless new life we place in your care.
In my care.
Care. Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend.
Wait. I'm coming with you.
If you're an angel, fly away. If you're the father of this child, then say so.
I'm not the father you
Then
want.
get out!
Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy time of Christmas, all lovers set these days, among tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy, among tidings of comfort and joy.
Are you tired, Mary?
Yes, I am tired these last days.
I think I'll camp here, under this tree.
What are all those fireflies, Joseph?
Bethlehem. Here. Sit here. I'll make the fire. Are you in pain, child?
No, I'm as healthy as a whale.
Do you miss that nice-looking boy?
No, I'm as healthy as a whale.
An absent-minded one?
No, I'm... What?
Are you in love with him?
With who?
That boy.
How did he get in the conversation? He's a boy.
Yes.
I mean, he's an angel, but a boy. I could never love anyone so immature. It doesn't inspire confidence.
True.
Besides, that's a funny question, Joseph. You must be jealous of him.
That is very observant of you.
It's weak men that are jealous. You're so strong.
Strong.
Yes?
I inspire confidence.
Oh, yes. Give me your hand.
But dear God,
Isn't it, though?
that's amazing.
He's company. Like if it's cold, I'm not cold. And if I'm alone, I'm not alone. And if I die, I'll go on living. Part of the whole human family. So now I don't think they're the horrible numbskulls they are.
He did it again.
You're a good cook too, Joseph. If I die, I'm making healthy things.
Little whale, you are obsessed with dying tonight.
No living. Isn't it exciting now?
Yes.
What would I do without you? Only we're sleeping now.
What indeed. God, thank you. Mary, are you asleep? Go to sleep at once.
Where will you sleep?
With the donkey.
Oh, Joseph, you're a good, kind man.
Oh, what? You snore too? Stop snoring.
Denizens of the dark. I love the dark. I have a favor to ask of you.
Go ahead.
If I were to teach you what to say and when to say it, could you say it for me?
Well, it depends
On what?
on how hard it is to say. Some words have 7 or even 4 syllables.
Yes.
Syllables. Choose about my limit.
It's a very simple word.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No, the word is no.
Go ahead.
Say it.
I'm trying. Ever since I was 15 years old, I've had this speech impairment. And whenever I try to say that word, it comes out, go ahead. That's how I got my beautiful...
I see. Where is it?
The textbook, I took it.
Would you like another? One of black sable?
Black sable.
Say no.
Yes.
Say no.
I can.
No.
No.
Oh. No.
No.
Keep out heart.
No.
Keep out head.
No.
Come. I must go into certain things more deeply. May I take your arms?
Bearing gifts we traverse afar, hill and mountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty.
I think we're here. Where? At the junction of 7 and 20.
I don't see it.
We're not on the map, stupid. We're in the real world. We lost. We yes and no. Yes until we find the bay, and then no.
How do we find the bay?
Look for the star. North on 20, south on 4, north on 219.
West on 420,
south on
East on 234.
North on 219, south on 219,
West on
south
523.
East on
north on
825.
219, and there we are. Where? At the junction of 7 and 20. There must be something wrong with the map. Well, there's the star, but who are these characters? Ben! Shh! Oh,
The roads are terrible. We must ask our way to someone who's wise.
We are wise.
No, someone much wiser than we.
God.
No, Herod the Nut and his roads. Two of them may be bandits, but the middle one is
A mythical beast.
It's a real beast, stupid.
He just killed them all and is sleeping after dinner.
It's a wild beast!
You! What is this I see? A rendezvous?
I had to. I'm responsible for this baby.
Joseph, now I've had enough, and it's too much. Stop it. He came to help us. There's no one else to look after him. What will make you believe him?
Miracle.
Really?
Shh. Did you eat?
No, my stomach's upset.
What's wrong with your stomach?
I have a very nervous stomach.
It's nervous because you didn't eat. You have to set it to mind at rest.
You really believe a miracle?
What's that?
Oh, it's a star. I have to work up a miracle. If I live, that is.
Oh, here, lie down. Joseph! Please!
What's the matter now?
Look how pale he is. He's sick to the stomach.
It must have been something he ate.
Hey,
Joseph, it might be Tome. We've got to get him to the doctor.
What doctor?
Bethlehem.
No, let me die here.
Yes, let him die here. Come on.
And you always such a good man. Don't you get
You're
up?
such a good man, it's wearing me out.
Both of you. Now you lie on her.
Mary, I don't know any doctors in Bethlehem.
There's an obstetrician. I just came from Bethlehem.
Don't talk to me. It's like in Bethlehem.
For Joseph and you, reservation.
What for?
Oh, at the end, I didn't want anything to go wrong. I got the bridal suite. Oh.
Joseph, if you want me, I'll be in the bridal suite with him.
This is the last trip I am taking with this family.
Help! Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, joy will triumph of the skies. When angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
What newborn king?
Your Majesty, it's just a song we were singing.
I know it's a song. My ear for music is superior to a doorknob. I myself play the drums. Now I ask you, what newborn king?
Your Majesty, it's just the latest song. Everyone's singing it. And it means nothing.
All ye nations rise means nothing. Shall I instruct your perfidious little songbird brains as to what it means?
Instruct us, Your Majesty.
It implies a cosmology. The angel sings means a world other than this, pre-existed, more real than this. It's a platonic lunacy. And the newborn king that will make the deity of this world so buddy-buddy with the sinners is a figment of the lunacy. A dream figure some underprivileged and overcompensatory idiot will soon try to be. And his peace means war forever. Between reality and dreams, all ye nations rise means revolution in the name of the lunacy. Temples, thrones will topple. I will topple.
Oh, listening to His Majesty is so instructive.
Because he's so learned and logical.
I trust these critical notes have made the song clear to you. It means nothing. Surrounded by enemies, mostly ex-wives, now tell me, or have the tongue split out of your heads, what newborn king?
Your Majesty, it's just a song.
Means nothing.
Ye gods, I said that! Where is he? Where is the mad assassin?
Which one?
The infant. Is he born yet? Where can I ferret him out?
Your Majesty, there are 3 kings outside asking the same question.
Well, I hope they're getting better answers.
The song says Bethlehem, but
But,
not the address.
They say he's not born yet.
he's in hiding. He's cleverer than the others. Tell me, where is Bethlehem?
It's an obscure
5 miles.
To the south.
Well, if they think I have nothing better to do with my time than to risk a journey across 5 miles of wild beasts and ex-wives to personally check in on every pregnant female jumping with germs, send in the 3 kings.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And tell the executioner to cut out your tongues. She'll forget. I'm expected to remember everything around here. Welcome, royal friends.
Your Majesty.
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 Your Majesty. Kneel, let yourselves know. You've come from afar.
Oh, we have. Over field and fountain, Morin Mountain. From the east.
Ah, mystics, groping your way to us out of the infectious miasma of metaphysics. You're safe now. Tell me, what's in those packages? Concealed weapons?
No gifts, Your Majesty.
For me? Oh, my dear friends, allies, peers, I'm taken for granted. Not even a kind word. No one even remembers my wedding anniversaries anymore. And that you bring me these gifts over moor and mountain moves me profoundly.
Your Majesty. They're for the babe.
Not for me. Not for me.
We did not expect to be in your serene presence. We got lost. The roads are terrible.
The roads are the triumph of my reign, puke face! Out! Out! I spit upon your gifts! Patur! Out! Before I protect your species beyond the capacity of the human organism!
Your Majesty, please, our request is simple.
It shall be satisfied.
We seek him that you born King of the Jews. We have seen his star in the east. And got lost in wonder. In the triumph of your reign. The roads are terrible.
You followed a star from the east over moor and mountain. If I may say so, that is the most stupid plan of travel to ever come to my ears. Have you no knowledge of astrology? Do you expect a star to sit down on his navel?
Majesty.
Not to mention the irresponsibility of vacating the seats of government in your native lands. You imbeciles!
Worshippers, Your Majesty. Which way is Bethlehem?
It's an obscure town 5 miles to the south.
Which way is south?
That's the state secret. And since you may be spies in the employ of a platonic power, I cannot divulge. But let's discuss the possibility of a quid pro quo. My interest in the babe is musical.
We've heard the song, Your Majesty.
We must live.
Yes, let's.
Stay.
Goodbye, Your Majesty. Get your package to April.
Stay. Perhaps I've aroused your suspicions. Such was not my intent. I wish only that you find the babe and then bring me word.
Why?
So that I may come and worship him also. I rarely leave the palace, but for so unusual a child.
I sit.
You do see. Now sit, and I'll bring food and drink.
Find the bag.
You will bring me word.
Oh, yes.
Or what? Or I can have all the children killed. A slaughter of innocents, and that won't do good on your record.
Goodbye.
Time is what I kill. And enemies. The earth is full of enemies and killers. Rock kills. I have water, and water kills. I have fire kills. I have steel, and steel kills. I have time, and time kills.
This is a stable,
Yes?
but we had the bridal suite.
It's all that's left. There's so many people to be taxed.
Well, where are we supposed to sleep? In the straw?
It's nice in the straw. There's a cute little mouse with big ears and eyes.
Oh yeah, and sheep urine, spiders, and cow flock. Look, my wife is having a baby, not a mouse. Where's your father?
He isn't here.
Your mother then?
She isn't here too.
Why not?
They rented out their rooms and went to the ocean.
So you're in charge now.
Yes.
Madam, in your experiences, do you consider these conditions suitable for childbirth?
Yes, very suitable. And out here there's a nice tree with cherries.
It is a nice tree.
She'll like the view of the tree and the mouse.
I'll go get her.
Oh, tiny mom, how lovely are my branches.
It's a miracle, it means. I think my whole leg is swollen. Does it look swollen?
No, it's one.
The one that's bigger.
They're both the same size.
whitewash the nursery.
Mary, you ought to have an antiseptic place.
Well, to work again.
Why didn't your father say stable?
He did.
He said bridal
It's
suite.
where he keeps the bridles.
I spelled it wrong. How can I make so many mistakes?
Anybody can make mistakes. It's human.
Human?
Of course.
Oh, I'm even lowering your standard.
Okay, I think I'll have him back here. Now, are you an efficient little girl?
Oh yes, very efficient.
Good. I'll need a rake, a mop, a broom, a pair of sheets, a bucket of hot water, some string, some sterilized scissors, soap, and 2 armfuls of clean dirt. And I need them fast.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you rest.
Mary, you're coming through this better than me.
It's all in your head. Just rest your head.
What's the matter with you?
I thought it was varicose veins, but it seems to be cramps.
Cramps?
Spots before the eyes,
What?
chills and fever,
Chills and
and hemorrhoids. Oh!
I guess it's coming from one bossy little angel.
You have a pickle
Looks like a pickle tree.
and a ringing in my ears. I keep hearing music.
Me too.
Is that what you hear?
What would I hear?
What I hear.
How do I know if it's what I hear if I don't hear it?
But the father of the baby.
I hear my song. A tiny bomb, how faithful are your branches. What kind of tree am I this time?
Cherry.
How come I've got pears you call that faithful?
Cherry?
Can't you get anything right?
Cherries. I'll get you cherries. Oh. I say now you made an awesome cherry. What are you carrying her to?
It's exercise. Look, her ribs are sticking out.
Let her eat the nice looking angel.
All right, Joseph, we have to have a long talk.
Now,
There's no time like the present.
can we put the donkey down first? Mary, look at this nice view we have of a tree with branches and
I'm
cherries.
waiting, Joseph.
Okay.
I'm going to have this baby in the very near future.
I know that.
I mean in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes? So soon? What should I do?
Sit and listen.
All right.
Because there's probably some things about a woman's mind that you don't know.
Everything?
Stop being jealous.
Mary,
Because it upsets me. And it's not good for what's going to happen in about 4 minutes.
yes.
I'll feel better, you'll feel better, and the baby will feel better.
Mary, I'll do my best.
And that sick boy will feel better. Besides, you don't have anything to worry about. It isn't him I love, it's you.
I said I'll do my...
What?
What?
What was the last thing that you just said?
It isn't him I love, it's you.
I feel weak.
Everybody's feeling weak now, and I'm about to have this baby. Now I need your help.
Mary, I'm sorry. I'll never be jealous again.
Is there anything else you want, Pat?
Yes, helping hand, because there's not much time now.
Now! Is it now?
Soon.
Oh, it cramps. Where's the obstetrician? Oh, no. Oh.
Joseph, here. You rake. You sweep up after him. I'll mop because you won't get in the corners. Now you rest. It's all in your head. There won't be a crack with germ left in it.
You're eating my sick bed. Oh. I don't see what to do here. I'm confused. I have this idea, but this child must be born. There's something in the dark here that is against it. I can smell it now in the night. Some odor out of the... But who's to keep him alive? This man you chose disbelieves, and I want to get it right and come back. I'm juggling in the dark here alone. No one answers my questions, and that they sent me is enough to make me disbelieve. Are you there or not? God, I couldn't even play the trumpet for him. See? So what am I to do?
Ah, yes. That's my cue. I can help you, but you must take lessons and practice an hour a day. I see you arrived, Sandy. No trouble from Joseph?
Ha!
No wild beasts in the road?
We escaped.
And now bedded down to await the arrival. With, I suppose, no hope of infection.
Well, they're clean.
Time now to trump up a little miracle.
What?
To convince Joseph.
Who are you?
You asked me that the first time we met.
Yes, and I've hunted through every line in this, and there's nothing between the lines.
Yes, and the one you pray to. He's an old friend of mine. And I'll answer that question as well. He's not here. What do you say?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. But why you? I mean, not to be rude, but surely this is no contest.
Go ahead.
A man like that robs you of all your confidence.
Out. You can come back later. Pull the pot and bring it back. Fast. Hurry.
Mary, I'm right here with you.
Not till I call.
Where's the obstetrician?
Down the ocean with her father.
Yes, he's my father.
What?
Pull the pot and bring it back. Hurry.
Mary, what should I do? Hurry up! What should I do?
Hope of infection?
Mary, nothing like this has ever happened to me. Hurry up! It's never happened to me before.
Happened to you?
Pull the pot!
Or your father?
Don't shout!
Be calm!
Wipe your nose!
Don't shout!
Be calm!
I am calm!
Don't shout!
Wipe your nose!
Be calm!
The donkey makes more sense than both of you. Now I can have this child like any other animal. All you have to do is sit and be quiet.
Mary,
No. Sit down, both of you. Put your hands on your knees. Put your head on your hands. Now wait till I call.
Well, what's the miracle?
Shh! Not in front of
shh! Be quiet and wait.
Quiet and wait.
Be quiet and wait.
They're asleep.
Peace at last.
What's wrong with them?
They're evil.
I remember they were much happier.
Well, how would you like to have a bunch of bullies with knives trying to steal the cut off your back?
Don't talk to me about coats. I could.
Well, how would you like a bunch of perverts squeezing your udders in?
Don't talk to me about perverts. I could. Well, how would you like a bunch of sadistic fiends every time you go for a walk jumping on your spine?
What's wrong with them?
They're people.
What's right with them?
They're people.
Nothing. What I think.
Are we in the right place?
No, that's my point. What I think.
Where is he that is born King of the Jews?
Join us.
We have come to worship him.
Yes. Be quiet and wait.
What I think is there has to be a revolution. And every one of us with 4 feet will put our heads together and take it over. The world will be different. What's 4 feet? I've got 100 and can't lift a toe. I'm stuck in the same place from the minute I was born.
What's so terrible about that?
I want to be a dancer.
Oh, that's very touching.
Just like them, never satisfied. What are they trying to do now? Give birth to a god?
What if it's true?
Is it true?
It's true.
Well,
That would put a different light on things.
Yes, a light that has never been.
Joseph!
We bought a gift. Born a king on Bethlehem plain, gold I bring to crown him again. Let him come.
Yes.
Frankincense to offer have I, incense means a deity nigh. Let him come.
Yes.
Myrrh is mine, its bitter perfume breathes a life of gathering gloom. Sorrowing, sighing, bleeding, dying.
Haven't you brought over more mountain and compose?
Let him
Sealed in the stone cold tomb. Let him come.
Yes. Dear friends, what light we have to look forward to.
Ah!
God, don't make a liar out of me.
It's a boy! It's a boy! It's a boy!
May we come worship
Describe him to me.
He looks just like, well, there's only one way to describe him. Indescribable. He's a perfectly normal baby in every respect.
Treachery! 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 Once again, treachery! They did not bring me word. Operation Slaughter of the Innocents. Kill every child. Kill every female Bigwood child. Kill every woman who shields her child. But kill the child! Thank you.
Get his hair and take the child and flee!
And I say now, you've been offered cherries to Joseph.
You're the father.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. He looks just like you.
Listen, soldiers.
Joseph, you're making a terrible mistake. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter that I love you.
Love.
What else is there but life? And what matters except for love? I mean life. I mean love. Oh, I'm mixed up because I'm hearing those horses. What does it matter whose child it is? Yours, mine, his? It doesn't even, it's alive. Alive. I need your help, Joseph. Egypt, I can't do this alone. I'm not going to see this child die.
Say, Joseph, gather me some cherries.
Joseph, gather me some cherries.
Let the baby and the father gather cherries for you.
Now! Now!
No! No!
Stop everything! Lights! What do you mean, no? Oh. This is the climax of the story. Stop saying no. You think this is some half-baked modern work of existential negativism?
That's none of your business. But I have a better idea. You need a miracle here?
Of course.
Change places with me.
What?
You be a tree. I never asked to be a tree sitting on this thing all night. I'm sick of it.
I am the angel of the Lord and must go back.
Oh no, you be a tree is for keeps. No refunds, roots and all. I've had it. You can stay here and offer her charity forever.
Not go back.
You hear?
Yes.
God, give me a sign.
God, give me a sign.
Come on, you're a big boy now. You're on your own.
God,
Come on, make up your mind.
give me the branches.
Free.
Let the father and the baby gather cherries for me. Oh God, what have I almost done? Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me.
Help me! Help me!
Come on.
Where's the angel? Where's the angel?
Come on.
It's not like Sable, it's the same coat.
Egypt. And I just whitewashed the nursery.
We'll get him another.
All my life I wanted to make something of myself, and I did. Him. Say yes to me, Joseph.
Yes. Oh God, who is in all things, He does not answer because our question is His answer. Thank you.
We have to say goodbye to, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye tonight to Why the Lord Come to Sand Mountain. But we don't say goodbye to the Butterfinger Angel just yet. If you'll keep us in your positive thoughts and prayers, this upcoming Thursday, they compete in a one-act competition regionally against the other schools in our region. Thank you again for coming. Drive safe. We clean the house up.